So here we are. Oh, nice, Sophia. Casey with the grab back there and over to Frankie. Shauna, Sophie, Shauna, Sophie. Oh, looks as though that one was a mishandled pass there. Right, so in the water for the Explorers, we have Sophia, Casey, Frankie, Sophie, Shauna, Maddie, and Caitlin in goal. And that one went in for VMI. So they are off the board. Explorers coming off their great win yesterday. Right, Frankie has the ball. Casey. Shauna. Maddie. Nice. 1-1. Ordinary on Maddie. Oh, great double team there from Casey and Frankie. Oh, good block from Caitlin. Outlets to Sophie. Down line to Shauna. Up to Sophie. And her shot blocked by 1A for the Keydets. Ordinary on Sophia. And they are calling that exclusion on Sophie. Calling an off the bottom call. 6 on 5 for the Keydets here. And that shot comes from number 10 on the Keydets, taking them to 2. Ball is with Frankie. Casey, Sophia, ordinary against 10, cross to Frankie, and her shot is defensively blocked by number 3. Ball back with the Keydets. Nice D, Sophie. And they are calling number 3 for off the bottom. So Caitlin scoops up that one. Outlets to Sophia. Ordinary against 11. Over to Casey. Shauna, into Maddie. Nice. Good D, Maddie. Oh, nice, Frankie. Good steal by Frankie there. Ball back with Caitlin. Outlets to Sophia. Pops it in the middle to Maddie. Ordinary against 11. Staying Explorer ball. Over to Frankie. Back into Maddie. And scores. Puts Explorers up by 1. Oh, they waved that one off. Exclusion on Sophia. So that one did not count, that previous goal. Sorry. So 6 on 5 here for the Keydets. Oh, nice save by Caitlin there. And Hannah coming in. Caitlin's outlet goes to Hannah. Up to Frankie. Hannah. Sophie. Inside to Maddie. And scores. That one definitely counted. And timeout called by their Keydets coach. Keydets ball. And that shot by number 10, wide of the cage. Ball back with the Explorers. Caitlin's outlet goes to Frankie. Hannah. Frankie, ordinary on 17. Hannah. Into, oh, I thought that was going to go in. Was looking for Maddie. Looked like it was almost going to be a score. All right, so that is back with the Keydets. Ordinary on Shauna. Ordinary on Sophie. Oh, great D from the Explorers. Nice steal from Frankie there. Down line to Shauna. Looking for the shot in. That one is blocked by 1A. And Keydets come up with the defensive rebounds. Ordinary on Maddie. Ordinary on Frankie. And didn't pop it, so turnover for the Keydets. Ball back with the Explorers. Frankie looking for that long pass over to Maddie. Oh, nice. Maddie doing a great job. Ordinary on Casey. Ordinary on Casey. Ball staying with the Keydets. Ordinary on Frankie. And they are calling number 11 for jumping off the bottom with that shot. So that is a Keydets turnover. Ball back with the Explorers. Frankie has the ball. Shauna pops it into Maddie. Great turn. That shot is blocked by 1A. Oh, nice steal, Sophie. Yep, so good D from Sophie. Hannah coming in there for that one. Caitlin's outlet goes to Casey. And her shot wide of the cage. Ball back with the Keydets. And Frankie steals that one. Nice job, Frankie. And that was the end of the first period. So Explorers with 4, Keydets with 2. So we switched ends since they are shallow deep, and it looks as though Frankie will swim off with Shauna as her trailer, with them in the water, Hannah, Caitlin, Maddie, Sophie, Casey. And Keydets win that swim off. Oh, nice tip, Casey. Good defensive tip from Casey there. So that is explorable. Back to Caitlin. Outlets to Shauna. Across to Casey. Sophie. Casey. Sophie. Oh, and her shot just rebounds off the bar. Ordinary on Casey, and not quite sure what happened. Maybe it was a push-off there. Offensive anyway, and back to the Explorers. Casey bringing it down, across pool to Frankie. Hannah, Sophie, Hannah, and her skip shot rebounding off the near side bar here. Lots of bars. And Maddie steals that one. Pops it to Caitlin. Outlets to Casey. Frankie. Shauna. Sophie. Frankie. Sophie. And her shot also rebounding off the top of the crossbar. Offensive elbow called for number 11, so turnover for them. Good D from Casey. Passes to Sophie, into Shauna, and in. Ordinary on Shauna. Oh, nice, Frankie. Great D. Pulls that one, that steal out. Down to Sophie. Across to Hannah. Shauna. Hannah, Shauna, and her shot wide off the cage. Nice D, Hannah. Oh, great steal. Nice, Hannah. Across to Sophie, Casey, into Maddie. And they're calling that exclusion on number 3 for the Keydets. 6 on 5 here. Hannah across to Shauna. Frankie, and they're caught, no, waving that one off, calling it off the bottom. Oh, and that shot comes from number 11 and does go in. Cutting Explorers lead 2-2. Hannah with the ball. Frankie, ordinary on 17. Cross to Sophie. Casey. Sophie. Into Maddie. Oh! And her shot off the bar. Scooches across the goal and unfortunately does not go in. Oh, great steal by Sophie there. Nice. And pass down pull from Caitlin to Hannah. Over to Casey and just couldn't quite get the shot off there. Ball back with the Keydets. Nice, Hannah. And 17 called with the push-off, so good job for Hannah getting that one. She has the ball. To Shauna. Casey. And that is going to be a Explorer turnover, ball back with the Keydets. Oh, nice, Sophie. Great steal by Sophie there. Caitlin's pass goes to Casey. And they are calling, she draws a 5 meter for that one. Nice. Frankie will come in to take that one. That one also off the bar. Golly. I'm glad that for champs we don't have a shallow end pool. Ordinary on Shauna. All right, ordinary called on the Explorers, so still Keydet's ball. Oh, nice, Hannah. Great D. Great steal. Caitlin's outlet goes to Hannah in the middle. Ordinary on 4, down line to Frankie. Shauna, and that's going to be a 5 meter called against number 6. And looks like Frankie will take this one. All right, so actually Shauna's going to take it. And that one goes in. Nice, Shauna. Ordinary and Shauna. All right, I'm sorry I missed the kick out. That was on Casey, but Kedet's not able to capitalize on that 6-on-5 offensive play. Caitlin stopping the shot that came in there. Good defense. Frankie with the ball goes inside to Maddie. And they're calling 11 for off the bottom, so that is an exclusion. 6-on-5 here for the Explorers. Frankie to Shauna. Oh, nice placement, Maddie. Oh, great, Hannah. Great steal. Caitlin's outlet goes to Frankie. And her shot is stopped. I feel like the score was 3-7, but showing up as 3-6, although Coach Bobby did just indicate to the table that it should be 7. All right, well, we'll see. All right, so let's have a look. Casey's swimming off. Shauna's her trailer in the water with them. Hannah, Maddie, Frankie, Sophie with Caitlin. And Casey gets that one. Over to Shauna, over to Hannah. Back to Casey. Into Maddie. Hustling in the middle there. Shauna over to Frankie. Oh, looking for Sophie down line, and she's going to be in. Oh, that touched the back line. Ball back with the Keydets. And that shot from number 3 pings off the side of the bar. Caitlin's outlet goes to Shauna. Oh, really looked like it went in, but they are waving that one off. We can't see from our angle. Nice D, Sophie. Ordinary on her. Casey hustling here in defense, and shot from 10, scooped down by Caitlin. Long outlet to Shauna. Nice spinny move. Oh, bounces that in and off and back in again. All around, but it ends up inside. Nice job, Shauna. Explorer lead up to 5. They did eventually put that previous goal on. Ordinary, Sophie. Good pressure D from our Explorers here. Casey looking for the intercept there with Hannah. Nice job, great D. Back to Caitlin. Outlets to Hannah, over to Frankie. Up to Hannah, into Maddie, and in. Eleven spinning around Maddie. Ordinary on Casey. Oh, nice interception by Frankie. Swims that one up. Goes across to Casey. Across to Shauna and in. Nice, Shauna. And we have subs coming in. Looks like Sophia's going to come in and Casey will come out. So in the water, Shauna, Frankie, Hannah, Maddie, Sophie, Sophia with Caitlin. Calling that exclusion on Sophie. Keydets with a 6 on 5. Looking for the shot, and that one just tipped to the sidebar by Caitlin, I think, but did not go in. It looks like we have Claire coming in, and I'm not sure who went out. Ball over to Shauna, over to Hannah, and in. Oh, great play, ladies. That looked great. So in the water right now, we have Hannah, Frankie, Claire, Maddie, Sophia, and Shauna. So Sophie went out. Nice D, Sophia. Caitlin's outlet goes to Hannah. And she was looking for the skip shot there, but that does rebound off the side of the cage. Nice D, Hannah. Ordinary on her. And looks like Maddie called for the exclusion there. Keydets with a 6 on 5. And 6 is shot, blocked by Caitlin. And her pass goes to Frankie in the middle there. And she loses the handle on that one. One assumes maybe with some interference from number 4. Goalie comes up with that one. Ordinary on Sophia. And the behind the back shot from number 3 goes wide of the cage. Outlet to Claire. Ordinary on 10. Cross to Hannah. Over to Frankie. Hannah, Frankie. Maddie pops it back out to Hannah. Needs to shoot. Oh, great job. That one tipped over top by the goalie. So it is going to be an Explorer 2-meter here. Frankie to Hannah, back to Frankie. Hannah, Frankie. Over to Claire. Down to Sophia. And her looking for that shot in, blocked by the goalie, but that is going to be another 2-meter. Sophia will have this one. Into Shauna. Up to Claire. Ordinary on 11. Claire with the ball, pops it into Maddie, pops it back out to Hannah. Frankie. And her shot is blocked by the defense there, number 7. Back with Akita. Claire hustling after that ball. Good D from her. Slight overthrow for the Keydets. They do end up with it. And great D by Hannah. Number 3 struggling to get the shot off for that one. So easy grab by Caitlin. And Coach Wolf calling for the timeout. So full strength both teams coming out of the timeout. Outlet to Casey. We have Paige in the water with Shauna, Frankie, Sophia, Hannah. Ball is with Frankie, back up to Casey. Frankie. And her skip shot is in. She had a tough angle there too. Nice, Frankie. And it looks like we have Grace coming in. Shauna will go out. So we'll have Frankie, Grace, Hannah, Paige, Casey, and Sophia. Oh, great D. My goodness, Hannah hustling there on D. Casey coming in. All right, so that looked like it was an exclusion foul on Kedet's number 3, and Coach Wolf calling for the 30-second timeout to allow the girls to set up for their 6-on-5. Caitlin to Grace. Over to Sophia. Oh, hustling for space was Hannah, looking for that shot inside. They're calling it not over enough. So it did cross the line a little bit. Obviously not enough. Ball back with the Keydets. Ordinary on Casey. Oh, number 10 looking for that high shot. Just scooped down by Caitlin, falling back, and it looks like that one wraps up the third period. We'll change ends again. Explorers with 12 and Kedex with 3. So back in for final period. Looks like Casey swimming off. Frankie's a trailer with them in the water. Paige, Hannah, Grace, and Sophia with Caitlin. And that swim off won by the Keydets. Oh, nice, Frankie. Frankie with a good steal there. Caitlin's outlet goes to Sophia. Down to Grace. Sophia. Grace. Pops it over to Frankie. And her shot pings off the side. And an overthrow by the Keydets. Thought that we were going to get that steal. Unfortunately not. Ball stays with them. And a double team coming on number 3. She does come up with the ball. Good pressure D from Hannah. Ordinary on Casey. And Caitlin blocks the shot from 17. Outlets to Casey, Grace, Frankie, calling her for offensive, pulling on suit. Explorers turnover, back with the Keydets. Ordinary on Sophia. Nice D. And that shot from number 4 pings off the crossbar, rebounded by Hannah. Caitlin's outlet goes to Casey. Cross pull to Grace. Frankie pulling on suit again, called with the offensive. Same player, same place. Up, she did not pop it, so that is a Keydets turnover. Ball is with the Explorers. Frankie has that, down to Casey. Oh, they had whistled her defender, so then they said she did not pop it, so that is an Explorers turnover. Ball with the Keydets. Sophia working there on D. Nice Grace. Ordinary on her. And a shot from the outside there from number 4, blocked by Caitlin. Her outlet goes to Grace. Pop to the middle to Paige, and she was looking for that push in, but 1A there to cover it, and blocked. And that ball is with Sophia. Nice defense. Down to Grace. Nice Grace. She doesn't mess around with that. Advantage now is 10. We have subs coming in. It looks like we have Whitney coming in and Claire coming in. Casey's going out, Hannah's going out. So in the water, Sophia, Grace, Paige, Whitney, Frankie, Claire, Caitlin. And they called that exclusion on Grace. 6 on 5 for the Keydets here. And number 10, finding the outside angle to the far side of the cage, gets that one. Score is 13-4. Claire has the ball. Oh, Ella came in during that changeover there. So Ella over to Frankie, and Frankie gets that one. So in the water right now, sorry to have missed that. Whitney, Sophia, Paige, Ella, Claire, Frankie, Caitlin. Nice D, Paige. Ordinary on her. Ordinary on Sophia. On Claire. Lots of whistles. Nice, Whitney. Oh, calling her for the wrap around there on the exclusion. So 6 on 5 for the Keydets. Oh, looked like that was coming from the block, and that did pop in. And it looks like we have Ali coming in and Frankie going out. Claire with the ball. Ella. Claire. And that one is stolen by the defender, number 3. Oh, nice D, Ella. Okay, she took the exclusion there to slow that ball. They will be given the Keydets with the 5 meter, number 10 taking this one. Oh, just under Caitlin's arm, so that one goes in. Looks like we have Lucy coming in for Sophia. So we have Lucy, Ella, Paige, Claire, Ali, Whitney. Claire with the ball to Ella. Claire. Ali. Whitney. Ali. Slight overthrow there, goes to Whitney, and will be called Explorers turnover. Ball back with the Keydets. Ah, and that lob over top into the corner is good. Taking them to 7. Ball is with Claire. Ella. Ali. And they're calling that one on 11, I believe. So 6 on 5 here for the Explorers. Ball was with Lucy, over to Whitney, to Ali, Claire, back to Ali, looking for the shot. That is blocked by 17 defense. Good hustle by Paige, but the Keydets goalie ends up with that one. About a minute and a half left to play in the game. And it looks like that one was called on Lucy and will be a 5 meter. Yes, and she blocks that one. And we are Coach Wolf calling a timeout. Oh, it looks as though we have everyone coming in. Oh, Emma's playing field. Love that. All right, so let's see. We have Sophie, Maddie, Casey, Shauna, Sophia. Emma is playing number 8 and Caitlin. So we have our senior crew with Maddie. Oh, love that. Caitlin to Shauna. Over to Emma. Good hustle, Emma. To Sophia. Up to Casey. Over to Emma. Oh, and her shot is blocked by the goalie. Sophie retrieves that one, so still an Explorer ball. Fresh shot clock. Casey. Down to Sophia. Nice, Sophia. Okay, ordinary against 10. Across to Shauna. And that one is stolen by number 6. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Ball back with a Keydets goalie. It's going to be Casey on the, oh no, sorry, that's going to be Sophia on the exclusion. Keydets ball, 11 seconds remaining. 6 on 5 for them. Oh, blocked by Sophie, and Caitlin comes up with that one, and that wraps it up. So at the end of this game, Explorers with 14 and Keydets with 7. So they will play in a couple of weeks at Marist, and we anticipate their game to be at 1 o'clock against LIU.